Hello everybody, Skyrim here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. Alright, this topic is going to be about the helmets in this video. There are some things circulating right now, some information floating out there of various things. We're going to go over that right now. So first and foremost, let's pop this on the screen here so you can look at it. Provided by Diablo TV and AZ on Discord. There's this post here. As far as we know, here's some info about the helmet and the crafting material, which is very, very, very difficult to obtain. It will take quite a while as well. Materials are different for each difficulty. Helmets of each difficulty are nearly the same, only about 100 combat rating difference. You can get 1 per boss, max 10 per week. As far as the material goes, you can get 2 per day from the codex, 1 from dungeons and 1 from chests. A total of 24 per week, which equals 5 weeks to craft 1 helmet. Okay, in theory, the helmets can also drop, but so far this person hasn't seen any getting one via a drop. Now, I do have... well, there was another Discord that I was in, and they did screenshot that they got one in their drop list from a raid run. So it is extremely rare, of course, but it is possible. But, you know, that's the asterisk there as per usual. RNG, extremely rare, but it still is possible. That's as far as it goes. Very, very unfortunate in how long it's going to take to acquire these materials. Now, I'll give you a case in point here. I didn't claim these on purpose until for the sake of the video. I did mess up though, and I did claim my set piece for the day for doing the 3 dungeons. I did get 1 piece of crafting material when I claimed it, which is why sometimes this bugs out and sticks for a while, I've noticed since the update. That would explain why, because let's go ahead and look where we at here. So far, I got a meager 6 of this ancient artifact Inferno 7 material. So yeah, this is going to be a long, drawn-out process for the vast majority of us. It's going to suck. Let me go ahead and claim those and see if I got anything from those chests at all. I'm not entirely sure if I did. Let's go look again. I had 6 in that very instance. Did I get another one, please? I did. Okay, so now we are at 7. So it looks like in the daily chest, you get at least 1. Once you complete all your dailies, you get a meager 1 piece of material for crafting the helmet. And the other one, of course, which I showed, was the dungeon. Run 3 dungeons a day to get your 1. Now, granted, these will carry over for the dungeons if you happen to miss a day, so no harm, no foul there. Same with the daily chests. You can go 2 days at least and play catch up and hopefully get these as you would normally, regardless of the fact if you're playing catch up. But yeah, we're gonna be waiting a very, very, very long time on all of this. I don't know how. I don't know what else to think about it, honestly. And there already have been some detractions on, or some people have already mentioned that they did see some of the stats on these, and they're unfortunately not as impressive as you would think. A case in point here, we have a comment that I found in one of the various Discords here, and they were hearing so many words, trying to explain this in shadow chat to the people that'll take 1 to 2 months, about 5 weeks or so, to get 1 ancient headpiece. And they also don't like the fact that the attributes are 200 points below what the Inferno 7 triples are, and the only thing that I could attest to that maybe is the fact that we are getting all 4 stats, including vitality, on the helmets. So that's why they are probably 200 points below what can roll on triples. But then again, this is based off of your Paragon at the time whenever you acquire said pieces here, so that might come into play as well. I think these are supposed to be set stats though, however, with these legendary helmets. when you get them, they are tied to the difficulty that you craft them, acquire them, however it may be. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not 100% on this. I don't know. I don't think they scale. I think they're set as far as their attributes go. So maybe that's why in this case this person experienced that the triple had higher stats than what they saw on the helmet. Yeah, so I mean, again, another form of yet another example of sounds good in practice or on paper, looks good on paper, but in practice it falls short yet again here. I don't know, hopefully maybe the devs might look at this and look into this a bit more and readjust some properties, especially as far as like maybe the stats are concerned and so on and so forth. I highly doubt they'll change the crafting material requirement and the time frame that it will take to make one of these, but hopefully they'll give them maybe a little bit more of an uptick so that they're a little bit more valuable as they're supposed to be, because this kind of sounds a little lackluster yet again here. So I'd really like to stay on the up and up when it comes to a lot of this stuff, but as we can see here, as we are seeing very, very fast, all of these newer things that have been added as of late are falling a bit short. And that's unfortunately, I think, more to the failing of the developers as far as this goes. Again, I'd like to be a bit more positive on this, but you know, just face the facts here. This is literally what's been unfolding as before our very eyes on a day-to-day basis. 2 days, literally, in the second day of since the update of the patch, and we have found all of these things so far. So yeah, I don't know what else to think. A lot of people are happy, like, oh, they look cool. It's like, yeah, but do they function as well as they should have, or you know, as they're supposed to here? Well, we'll go over and look at these again. Yeah. Oh man, look at these attributes. Yeah, these attributes right here are pretty low. Okay, so we have 640, 640, 642, 640. I don't know why that one's 2 points higher. They should probably be all the same, but nonetheless, let me see here. Yeah, they're all the same. Oh, and no, they're not. Vitality on this one is at 642. This one here, willpower is at 640. Oh, 2 more points. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, oh, there's willpower again. That's very odd. Willpower again, 2 points. Willpower again, 2 points. So this is the only one that had 2 more points of vitality, but I would rather not. I'd rather have the willpower. But of course, you want to go after what these have here, the magic attributes that preferred for whatever build you got going on. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so there you go. That's exactly it. 640, right? 640.
All right.
And then I got a piece right here is a triple green. 800s, 812, 814, 812. So, and that might not even be max. I'm not entirely sure what the max triple is yet officially myself, because it's only the second day and this is the first one that I managed to get my hands on. So this is just for comparison, a triple roll, like they said in so many words, 200 points higher than these helmets that are the ancient legendaries, which are supposed to be the creme de la creme of everything we come to expect here. And yeah, I feel like if this is going to be set, which is what these are when you craft them, this doesn't seem like it's going to change. This does not scale with your Paragon. I feel like these should probably be more along the lines of 800 apiece, or at least maybe 700. Tack them up a bit. However, also, I kind of, in an odd sense, understand why these might be a little lower, because they are all 4 attributes and they will be a lot harder to acquire in general for everybody. So everybody's going to get them at a different time. So they didn't want things to be too you know, too much of a advantage, I suppose that would be the only factor I suppose would make a case point for this, and being less by 200 points.
Goodbye.
I don't know. Well, anyway, let me know what you think about in the comments down below. Of course, as always, I just wanted to point that out. The comments that were made, obviously, we can see that here. You will have to be at least 900 Paragon, of course, to get the quest to talk to Charcy to unlock the helmets in general anyway, so you can see this in game yourself if you haven't already. So for those that were asking that question, that's what you have to be, 900 Paragon to see this stuff at all, and then we go from there. Now let's I can't select it. Current difficulty is not unlocked because I don't have Inferno 8 unlocked yet, so I can't check out the other ones yet, just out of curiosity to see what their attributes are going to be. But there's the combat rating as well, so there's something else to take of note. And again, 900 Paragon is required to do any of these for Inferno 7.
Goodbye.
5 weeks or more before we can even craft one ourselves if we don't get one on a drop. And the best places to get them would be the raids and Hellslayer bounties. So I haven't done any Hellslayer bounties this week yet at all myself, so I might start to try and do that and see how it goes. But I'm not holding my breath. If I do get something, obviously you guys will be the first to know, and I'll try and show it and give my thoughts on it. Granted, it won't be, it'll be a random.
What do you need, friend?
And, you know, that's the other thing too. There are 5, excuse me. There are 5 potential different versions of these helmets, and then of course you want to pick the one you really want. So honestly, you're gonna want to craft these anyway, so you can get the affixes that you want for your build. Yeah, and by that time, you better pick the one you really want, because by that time you go and craft this. You can try and craft the second one, but how long it's going to take to acquire the materials for one, you're going to be in the next difficulty by then, and these will be obsolete and start all over again, and you have to get a whole different set of crafting materials all over again. So
be safe, all right?
oof. I feel like this could have been done a bit better, but you know, that's what they wanted in as the new shiny for all of us. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below, of course, as always, per usual. Appreciate you. Do the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff to help out the channel and the algorithm, of course, as we all know, across the sea that is YouTube. So until next time, everybody, take care of yourselves as best you can. Stay safe out there, and the real world on fire, as always, one day at a time. All we can do. I shifted that around a little bit, but hey, nonetheless, got through it. Until next time, see ya.